Hi, this is Matt with Matt's B2B Marketing Minute, founder of the Velocity Fractional CMO service. And this is one of my first iterations of this series, first episode, I guess you could say. And what I wanted to start with is not necessarily marketing. In fact, definitely, it's not marketing. Just give you a little bit of my background. I've worked with hundreds of different business-to-business companies, mostly in technology, also manufacturing and financial services. So hundreds of companies, thousands of campaigns. So I've seen a lot over the past 20 years or so. So before I would tell you to do any specific marketing thing, and I've got plenty of specific advice and experience I could share about that, the thing I would tell you to do first is to look at your company, do some self-examination. And I say that because what I've observed is that some companies undermine themselves before a program or a campaign or anything even gets started. So if you're going to want to spend money on marketing and sales and business development, you want it to be successful. But if there's something about your organization that's undermining success, you should address that first. I've seen it. I've seen where companies are too stubborn and self-focused. They're not flexible enough. There's any number of things. It's just like with a person. Some people get very tunnel vision. They end up being their own worst enemy. Well, that same thing happens with companies. So take a look at yourself before you spend a lot of money on marketing or even modest sums of money on marketing. If you want to ensure that it's going to be successful, take a look at your organization and make sure that you're not going to undermine yourself. I'm not going to provide specific advice in this video about that, but there'll be some things below that you could review and decide whether or not these are things going on in your company that's affecting your ability to be more successful. And I'm talking about small business for the most part, small, medium-sized businesses that may be at the $1 million annual revenue and they're trying to get to $5 million in annual revenue or $5 million to $10 million. Those kind of difficult hurdles that successful companies get to. I mean, you're a successful company if you've managed to generate $1 million or $5 million in sales, but how do you go beyond that? So this content is going to be addressed to the people in big marketing organizations, and I've worked with them. I've worked with a lot of large, sophisticated companies. They have plenty of talented people that they had the budget to hire. You don't need me to tell you what to do. But you smaller businesses, you business builders, you business owners, organizations that are under-resourced in the marketing and sales organization, a lot of the advice, or pretty much all the advice I'm going to be giving is going to apply to you. So keep your ears open. Thanks for listening.